How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my Let's Play Minecraft series. Today we're going to be finishing up the iron farm that we started yesterday. That's right, 2 back-to-back Minecraft episodes. I'm not going to say this is always going to happen, but as I work on some of these longer builds that take more than 1 episode to complete, there's a very good chance, there's an elevated chance that I'll just go ahead and finish it the next day. That's because for these Minecraft videos, most of the time and effort really goes into planning. It's deciding what I want to work on next, figuring out where I want to build it, what sort of build palette I want to use, how I want to design it, how it's going to work, collecting resources, doing all that upfront work to get ready for a build. But once I actually start building it, then it goes pretty fast. So since I've already got everything I need, it doesn't really take a lot more time to just finish it the next day. So last time we built the structure, which you can kind of see off in the distance there. That is where the villagers are going to live on the bottom and where the golems are going to spawn on the top. We're not done though, because we still need to build the kill chamber, and then we need a way to sort of get in and out of the thing. Which, mind you, is not necessarily a small amount of work. This may be a shorter episode, but it could also well be a just as long as previous episodes. So, I've actually spent a little bit of time between episodes starting to move some villagers in. I have not been binding them to workstations or anything because I didn't want to activate the iron farm. I didn't want to get golems to start spawning. But I did want to get the villagers moved over. So that just takes a long time. It takes a long time to transport 20 villagers back and forth. Not back and forth, but from one place to another. And plus, my villager breeder only holds 10 villagers, so as I got a bunch moved out, I would have to wait for more to grow up to adults. So I just started doing some of that between episodes. But I want to show you how I've been doing this, because I think it's actually really clever. I'm kind of proud of myself. So, I don't want to just have 20 villagers roaming around all loosey-goosey inside, in my iron farm, just running around while I'm trying to build it and everything. I wanted to have them trapped. But I also didn't want to have to transport them one at a time and then trap them and go back and get more. So here is kind of what I've done for the villagers. So I've got this rail system that comes all the way into the iron farm, and then at the very end I've got an activator rail. And when a minecart goes over the activator rail, it dumps out whatever's in the minecart. And so I've got a boat next to the activator rail. So when the minecart with the villager gets down here, it will pop the villager out of the minecart and into the boat. And then I just drag the boat over here with 2 villagers to the other side of the iron farm. I thought that was pretty clever. So let me show you how this works. I'll get 2 more villagers in here. That'll be 10. And then we can, I guess, keep working on the iron farm. I don't think my villager breeder will continue to run while I work on it. I think it might be a little too far away. But 10 is enough to get the thing working. I want 20 in there to get it working faster. But 10 will be enough to, turn it on. Alright, so we've got 2 villagers heading out towards the iron farm. I will follow them in my minecart. This thing actually looks really cool from a distance. I look forward to how it's going to look when it's complete. I plan on just removing this whole little branch line that comes off of this rail line and goes over to the iron farm. So it's just going to be all by itself over there. I think it's going to look really cool. Alright, so let's keep an eye on the villagers. They should pop out and into the boat. Why don't I have a lead? I should have a lead. Oh, so one of them did. Alright, so it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but we got one of them. The other one we can just sort of gently nudge over into the boat. Come on, little guy. Come on. There you go. So it's still a lot easier doing that than transporting them one at a time and then trying to round them up. So I had a second lead. Where'd it go? Whatever. I don't know. Not going to worry about it because they're not really in our way. So today we need to get below this thing. Hey, little kitty. And we need to build... Sorry, little kitty, but we need to build a kill chamber where you're at. Let me see. I didn't bring the stuff for campfires. So what I can do... No, I can't even do that because I don't have any cobblestone. I was going to say I can build a furnace and then just smelt some logs. But I can't build a furnace. All right, let me go back to my base. Get some stuff for campfires. Yeah, a professional would have taken time to actually get prepared before the recording. We're going to get 15 minutes into this episode before we're actually building anything. That's okay. What'd I come back for? Okay, let's see. We're going to need 9 campfires. 9 campfires. And each of these is going to require 3 sticks. So that's going to be 27 sticks. Which is going to be 54 bamboo. Oh, I've got 9. Whatever. And if memory serves me, these are stackable now? Yeah. So good. And while we're here, let me go ahead and get my second lead. I don't know what happened to my second lead. Oh, there it is. Oh, I had my horse tied up. Yeah, I had my horse tied up, and then I just rode off without picking up his lead, and then I used my second lead to tie him up over there. Okay, that explains it. It's not a big deal, but I felt like I was kind of going a little crazy, because I knew I had a second lead in my inventory, and then I didn't. Let me make sure I've got everything else I'm going to need. I think so. I've either got the stuff that I'm going to need or I've got the materials to make it. All right, let's see. So a bunch of the stuff we're going to need, I had to go out and get more of between episodes. I went and got some more calcite and some more blackstone and some more glass. Put some of this stuff away. Okay, let's get these villagers out of the way so I can get this lead out of my inventory. We're just going to drag them over here with the other villagers. When this is all said and done, I'm going to come let all of them free because they need to be able to reach their workstations for the iron farm to work. But while I'm building it, I'm just going to keep them corralled over there. All right, so we need to get down there. We need to get down there. Let's bring... we got our calcite, we got our blackstone. Let me go ahead and bring the stonecutter with us. And let me also grab... we're going to need that. We're going to need this. We're going to need... I think that's it. We're going to need some wood. I want some dark oak. Let me bring the dark oak. Actually, we need wood for signs. So let me go ahead and make the signs. Where are the signs? There they are. We're going to need 9 signs total. So let me make 3 more. Then I think we can leave the rest of that in there. I'll bring the jungle wood just to have wood on me. But the rest of this I'll kind of clean up my inventory a little bit. Okay, I think we're ready to go. All right, so let's head down here. Oh, I thought I could just glide over to it. I just want to show you guys the bottom of that thing again, as it looks from the scaffolding. And there we go. All right, so around this thing, we're going to build a column of glass, very similar, almost identical, in fact, to what we've got up there. So let's put down our stone cutter. And let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put these in the corners. And then we'll do some of the polished black stone. And we're going to need a little bit more. You know what? I do need my water bucket because we need to get below this. We need to get below this. I'm not sleeping because all the beds are up there. I don't think I have my bed on me. I could make one. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and make another one. I need to be careful to remove it. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, okay. We'll do this. We'll do this. Place, sleep. Break. I just don't want any villagers to bind to it and mess up the village center, village radius of my iron farm. Let me also grab... I like to use dirt as temporary blocks. Alright, so let's do this. And I'm going to go below this and do one more polished black stone and then the chiseled black stone. I'll do this on each corner. And then I'm going to come down a little bit with dirt. Just build myself a nice little platform here. That way I can work under this thing a little bit without having to float in a column of dirt or of water. Okay, and then we need some glass. Did that? Yeah, the cat just fell into the water. Oh, poor kitty. Okay, let's do blackstone since I've got a lot of this. I'm just going to build some stairs. To get up and over. All right, and then let's do some more polished blackstone. To fill in the bottom of this thing. All right, now, of course, I need a crafting table. Thought about bringing my crafting table, but I was like, no, I'm not going to need to craft anything. But we do. We need to make some black glass. So we're going to fill in the size of this with black glass like we did up above. And I'm going to do this side most of the way down, but I'm going to leave a little gap. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, so we need 9, 10, 11. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It's assuming that I don't break any, because I swapped out my Silk Touch pickaxe with my Fortune pickaxe and forgot to grab my Silk Touch pickaxe again. Alright, so let's leave an opening right here so that we can get in and out. And I'm so sorry, kitties, but I'm not going to make this iron farm cat safe. I'm going to make it kill golem quickly function. So we're going to put a sign 1, 2, 3 blocks from the bottom, all the way across like this. And then we're going to put a bucket of lava above one of these signs, which I left back over here. Bucket of lava. Is there anything else I need to bring with me before I head back over there? I think we got everything. Alright, so be very, very careful with this. You do not want to accidentally place the lava below the signs. It can be above any sign because it will spread out to fill the whole area in here. So I'm going to place it back here against the back wall. I can see the outline of the glass above the sign, so I know I'm going to place this above the sign. And we'll just watch that spread out and fill the whole area. So the iron golems, when they sink down onto the hoppers, their heads will still be in the lava and they're just going to burn to death. To help them out, we're going to line this with campfires. I'm so sorry, kitty. If you're squeamish, look away. What? There was no cat in here. I must have been seeing things. That's so weird. Okay, so there is our kill chamber. So lava is going to really ultimately be what kills the iron golems, but the campfires is going to help move things along. If you want, you can make soul campfires, which will deal a little bit more damage and just kill them even faster. I don't have soul sand or the stuff to make that with, so I'm just going to do normal campfires. Okay, we can't just fly up and down every time we want to get down here, so I need to build an actual pathway. So here's what we're going to do. Oh, that's terrible. That's so terrible. First, we're going to turn down friendly creatures. Yeah. So we don't have to listen to that awful, awful noise. Okay. Let's break this blackstone. And I'm going to do a calcite path. Whoops. And I'm going to bring this path all the way out to the edge of the farm above it. So we'll stop right here. And then on either side of this, we're going to put in some blackstone. And let's see. Do we want to do polished blackstone like this? Or do we want to do bricks? Do we have bricks anywhere else? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to stick to the polished blackstone. Yeah. All right, now let's clean this up. We'll break these. I put my shovel away, so we'll do this the slow way. And at this point, we could go ahead and, what I like to say, turn on the iron farm. We could give each of the villagers a job site. and let them start working, which will cause iron golems to start spawning because we've got the kill chamber put in. But I'm going to hold off until we actually finish everything. All right, so calcite. Oh, I need some diorite. I don't think I brought enough diorite because I want to do diorite stairs. You can't do calcite stairs. Oh, I don't have any diorite. All right, let me make another trip. Oh, I hope I have enough diorite. I may need to come back and finish this later because I want to do white in the middle with black edges. And you can't do calcite stairs, so I'm going to do polished diorite stairs. But I need enough polished diorite to do that, and I don't know if I have it. Oh yeah. Yeah. We're good. We're good. Burning through all my rockets, but we got diorite at least. Those 360 moves that I do when I'm flying, they're not just to show off. It's to like slow me down so I eat up some of my forward momentum by turning. and to show off a little bit. Alright, so let's do a bunch of stairs, and here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do polished black stone there to give me something to put these stairs on. And then polished black stone there, stairs. And I'm actually going to leave the polished black stone there behind all the stairs. I'm not going to go back and do stairs, upside down stairs on the back like I normally do. And we'll see why when it's done. I think it's going to look really nice. So right here, we're going to have to do something a little bit weird because we're going to actually have a walkway right here that leads up to the iron farm, so the stairs can't go all the way up. So let's do one more of those, and then I'm going to do just a wall of the polished diorite. And then we're going to do some polished blackstone stairs on the sides of this. Whoops. Actually, yeah. Let's do that, and then we'll put that on top of it. So let me get some more of these. All right, let's sleep. And give me like 2 seconds. I need to consult my notes here. Okay, yep. This is what I was going for. So we'll do the same thing over here. We'll do some blackstone stairs. I really hope I remember to edit that part out. There was nothing suspicious going on. Just a couple minutes of nothing happening. All right, and then up here we're going to do calcite again. Whoa, no. Don't you fall down into the water. I need every rail I've got right now. So I got to keep the rails here for now because I need to get 10 more villagers in here. And I think one of them did fall into the water. Come back, rail. Oh boy. All right, I may be one rail short. And then for the rest of this, we're going to do calcite. Basically the same thing that we did down below. I think let's kind of mix this up a little bit. Where's our stonecutter? Throw a polished diorite there. And maybe even like right here and here. Lost another rail. I'm going for it. Also, because I want to show you what the back of this should look like now. So that's why I wanted to do the polished black stone behind it. That looks really cool. In fact, I think I need one more piece right there at the top. Okay. So, let me see. So we've got three white blocks with black blocks on the outline. I think up top we're going to do So basically the same thing, except this is going to be 5 blocks wide. So we need to figure out where can our head reach? Not there. One more. There we go. So we'll do an upside down stair there. And an upside down stair there. And I'll do some more calcite behind that. And then this is also going to come out further than this. So let me see. How did I do this before? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, sorry. So let me see how far I want this to come out. I think probably to about right here. And let's go ahead and mix in some polished diorite. And for this one, I'm just using the full blocks instead of the slabs. There we go. And then we'll do the black stone on the edges. So the top is actually going to be a little bit wider than the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and bring my stonecutter up here. And we'll do some more polished black stone up here. And we'll do this on both sides. All right, so this, it may seem a little strange that the stairs are 5 blocks wide, but you can really only get up the sides. But I think it actually looks really cool. And then to help us keep us from falling off, I'm going to do fences on this on the sides. And the fences are actually going to serve dual purposes. It's going to help keep us from falling off, but also provide us a place to put these leaves. And we'll talk about the leaves some more in just a second. Let me clean up the inventory a little bit. All right, so let's get, probably gonna need all these, honestly. So we'll line the edges with fences coming all the way out like this. We need 3 more at least. And then we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 11, 12. Oh, perfect. So somewhere around, I don't remember if it was 1.17 and 1.18, they slightly changed the Iron Golem spawn mechanics, and the radius increased. I don't remember if the radius increased or just the depth that they could spawn, but point being, they can actually spawn slightly outside of this farm sometimes. I think it depends on which bed ends up being the village center that the game uses. And so that's one of the advantages to building this farm out over the ocean like this, is there's nothing outside the farm for the golems to spawn, except like way down there. And they're not going to spawn that far down. But by building this platform outside the farm, we're giving them something to spawn on, which is not good. So we need to now cover this with leaves so that the golems can't spawn on it. And we're going to do this in a way that actually looks nice instead of just making it look like it's spawn proof. So we're going to do leaves on the sides that go all the way back like that. And then let's place a temporary block there. We'll come up one as we go in. And then we'll do this all the way across. So we create this nice little canopy. We kind of did this in Season 2, just not this big, not this extreme. And of course, I'm out of leaves. And that's all I brought. Wonderful. I think it might actually be faster for me to just go shear some more leaves really fast rather than going all the way back to my base. So let's do this very quickly. Pretty sure those are oak leaves. I don't think I'm using any other types of leaves on this build. And then we're going to be good citizens and chop down the tree as well. It's like the opposite of floating trees, leaving bare tree trunks. They're both nasty. Not going to hold on to 5 birch leaves, so we'll just drop those. There we go. And we don't need to come all the way out with this because the golems can only spawn if they manage to spawn or look for a spawn point outside the farm. It's only going to be like 1 or 2 blocks. Really bringing it out any further than that is just for show. So it looks nice rather than like we're trying to spawn proof this thing. And then we're going to put a lot more lanterns around this to help prevent spawns, but I'm going to get started with just a few lanterns here and there. Oops. That should be my tagline. Oops. Seem to say a lot. And then I'll do some more. I'll do better lighting inside at some point. I don't really know what I want to do in here. Probably just going to end up hanging lanterns from the ceiling all over the place. But I'll probably worry about that once I've got all the villagers moved in and the job sites put in. But we do need to put down a few more lanterns on the bottom. We don't want any spawns down there. So for this, I want to do these upside down polished black stone stairs. I'm going to do them on the sides right here. So let me go make a few more of these. We'll do one here, and we'll do one here, and here. So this will keep the bottom area of this farm spawn proof. And this should be too far down for the golems to try to spawn on, so I don't think we should have to worry about golem spawns down here. I hope. And then one last thing. One last thing is I don't, like I said, this rail system is just temporary. It's to get the villagers in here. Once I've got all the villagers, I'm going to remove this thing. And I don't want to have to fly over to this every time. I want to have a way to get up here from the ocean. So let's bring this out one more row, which means we're going to lose our powered rails, which is fine. We'll lose them temporarily. We'll be able to put them back in just a second. I think I lost. Whoa! I didn't mean to actually go down there. Alright, well, since we're halfway here, might as well. We're going to be down here in just a minute. I didn't mean to drop down right away. There we go. So let's do 2 more polished black stone. One there and there. And then what I want to do is actually, we'll make a few more. And also grab a dark oak slab. Tell me I've got a dark oak slab somewhere. There we go. Did I put them? I did. I put them away. Okay, here we go. So we'll do brick here, brick there, and then dark oak slab right there. And that's got to be a bottom slab. And then I've got some weeping vines and some bone meal. So I'm going to put a weeping vine right there. And then we're just going to bone meal this bad boy until he gets all the way down to the water. I think this thing can grow like 1 to 3 blocks every time you bone meal it, so I don't know how much it's actually going to take to get down to the water. But before we head down there, let's take some of this oak that we just got. turn this into planks and then turn this into slabs. Is 24 going to be enough? Probably. Probably. And then I also want to make some barrels. How do you make a barrel? I can never remember how to make a barrel. Slabs and sticks. So let's get some of our dark oak. Do we have some sticks already? Yeah, a couple sticks. Not much, but it's something. Wow. Okay. We need more barrels than that. Jungle wood. That's why we've got jungle wood. I think I'm going to need 12. Let's see, the barrel is 6 sticks and 2 slabs. I hope I didn't just use up some of my oak slabs for that. I think I may have. So there's 3 more. Oh, wow, that's a lot of sticks. Okay. Let's make a few more, just to be safe. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come down here, and this is almost at the bottom. Bone meal a few more times. Let me place a temporary block on the bottom of this, and then I'm going to do oak slabs around it like this. And then we're going to do barrels on the sides. And let's have these barrels stick out just a little bit further. I think I might actually need 2 more barrels to make this thing look complete. Basically, I want this to look like a raft. I want it to look like a raft at the bottom, floating on the ocean. And I'm going to put some slabs on the bottom of this as well. You may be asking, why don't you just use planks? Well, these are top slabs and the ones above them are bottom slabs. So a plank wouldn't have worked. And the reason I put the slabs below them is because if we come over here in a boat, the boat would actually slide under the slabs. And so this is a way for us to get to this iron farm from the ocean. We can row up to this little raft here in a boat and then climb the weeping vines. Oh yeah, that's as low as they'll go because this block is technically occupied. So now we can climb the vine to get up to the top and go to the iron farm. So now we don't have to fly over here. We can take a boat, or, you know, if we're flying and don't quite make it, then we can get up from the ocean. Let me make 2 more barrels. And I also want to make, let me see. Let's do, since we did oak for the raft, let me do dark oak. Make a couple more dark oak fences. And a lantern. I'll do fences like this. I guess we're going to need to put We're going to need one more slab to put under that so this thing isn't just like floating. Oh. Here, just to have some lighting down here. I know the slabs are spawn proof because they're bottom slabs. I don't remember if the barrels are spawn proof. I feel like they're not. But it's more just so it looks nice. And now. Are we done? I think we might be done. We got our stairs. We got our kill chamber. We've spawn-proofed the entrance. Eventually, this is going to be the only way in and out. I'm keeping this here just to move villagers back and forth. Let me go ahead and put down some job sites. And I'm going to use composters just because they're easy to make. I think it's all slabs. Yeah, it's just a bunch of slabs. Although technically the barrels are easier, but I'm going to go with composters. I like composters. I'm going to get these put in. Let me move my bed. Let me sleep. I'll break my bed, and then we'll put the job sites in. How's that sound? Now, I don't know if this will work right away because I'm not going to release the villagers. I don't want them running around just yet. Let's do some composters right here around the kill chamber. I'm not going to cover the glass because I like the glass. I like the way it looks. And I want to put something on top. Actually, we may not need to put anything on top. We're not going to have any baby villagers in here, so we don't have to worry about them getting up on top of the composters. But yeah, notice none of them are fishermen. Even though there's 12, 14 barrels right down there, I think that's too far away for them to bind to. Still, I think I'm going to come back at some point and trade with each of them just to lock them in as farmers, just to make sure that they don't bind to something else. We've got a wandering trader. That's a good sign. I mean, as good of a sign as wandering traders can be. Ooh, lime. I don't have any lime dye. Be gone! So yeah, I think all there is now is to just wait. I need to move in 10 more villagers. Once I get all the villagers in, then I'll let them out of their boats and let them wander around free. And I don't think we're going to get any iron golems until they start doing that, because I think they have to get to their job sites to work. Now, I don't want them wandering around until I'm done moving villagers in and can break this whole thing down. But let's just go ahead and take a step back and admire our work. Let's clean up our inventory a little bit here. Get some rockets. And we'll just do a quick little aerial tour of this thing. All right, so as you can see, it's got a nice little entrance to it. Looks really good from the side. I really like the bottom part of this. That's something that we couldn't do with this same farm in Season 2, because it was all at this level or higher. But having this bottom section below it with the kill chamber and the collection box looks really good. I like the way it looks from a distance. And so we can fly over to this thing, or we can take a boat and get over to our raft and then climb the vines to get up top to either go AFK at the bottom or go visit the villagers. So unlike Season 2, I'm not going to turn this into a villager trading hall, which is why they're all farmers. I will lock them in, but I'm not going to be coming over here to trade with these farmers for emeralds or anything like that. So this is just going to be iron farm. I'll probably just come AFK down here between episodes to get tons of iron. And other than that, probably won't actually be coming over here very often, which is why I plan on breaking down this rail line once we get all the villagers moved in. But I think that's going to wrap things up for today. So thank you all so much for watching. Hey, so I realized as I was wrapping up the video that I kind of ended this on a very anticlimactic note. We finished the build, but it wasn't actually working yet because we hadn't gotten all 20 villagers in here, even though you only need 10 to make it work. But we hadn't released them so that they could start working, so that golems could start spawning. And it's like, if you're going to watch 2 hours of an iron farm build, you want to see an iron farm working. So I've cleaned up everything, removed our little building area, removed the rails. I haven't put in any more lighting, but I did get the other 10 villagers in here, put in all 20 composters. I added a second gate. I always like to do these 2 gate entry systems for my villager areas where they're loose like this, just so they don't accidentally get out as I'm coming and going. And so we've got all 20 farmers, and as you can probably hear, we are getting iron golems. They are dropping down. They are very, very slowly dying, but we're getting tons and tons of iron from this thing. And I'm especially really, really happy with how it looks. Let me come cruising out here for a little bit. Now that we've got it all cleaned up and all the rails and everything are removed, it just looks really cool. So look at that. It's just really nice. I love the colors that we went with, the black and the white, the dark oak, the green leaves. It's just a lot of really high contrast. And yeah, I can't quite get up there. Thankfully, I've got my feather falling boots. And then if we try to glide and can't quite make it, then we can just climb our little weeping vine here and get up top. So that should be a much more pleasing ending to this 2-part build with a functioning, working iron farm. It occurs to me these leaves might not actually prevent iron golem spawns right here because there's enough headspace that they could spawn. So I might actually need to put something below these leaves or just lower them by 1 block if I do ever get some iron golems to spawn up here. But I'll keep an eye on that and let you guys know what happens. So this is a good place to wrap things up. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.